Hello, hello, beautiful people, mi gente bella. Welcome to another edition of Santana Says, where we talk about everything from roadblocks to relationships, everything in between, and the overall journey of life. I am excited, as always, to bring you another edition of the show, but also when we have guests. I am super pumped. But if y'all recall, we are in the middle of our Dope Dad series. And so I was on a hunt for Dope Dad, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I was, and it's always great when you can have connections that,
Right.
you know, let you know about like dope talent in the city, you know what I'm saying? Dope fathers, and people. And I do love giving, you know, fathers their flowers. So, you know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that.
Absolutely.
We need it.
Yes, absolutely. And fathers of all kinds, you know. So I am, and it worked out somehow, y'all. I swear I didn't plan this, but all of our dads are actually dads of daughters. So
For real?
yeah, I literally just
Girl
thought about it
dads,
on the way
man.
up here. Yes, all three of my dads are dads of of daughters. So I love it. So the girl dads, and so today's guest is actually somebody that I met through my wonderful, I would call her my god friend at this point, my sister, my sister soul, whatever you want to call it. But my good friend Pierre definitely let me know about this wonderful person that's here today. And actually, I don't even normally do bios actually. So that I just like to let the person introduce themselves. You still are. However, there was such a good bio written. I had to read
Sounded
it.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
sounded
like, it's
right.
so good though. Like I just got to. So Kenn Mitchell is a proud new dad who's redefined what co-parenting can look like. Though he doesn't have full custodial custody of his young daughter, he shows up every single day, bridging distance with consistency and love, and creating a bond with his little girl that feels like they're under the same roof. Outside of fatherhood, he is building an impressive path for himself, currently pursuing a degree in finance while also driving into his creative passions. He's active in the music scene and the founder of his own clothing brand, Winners, where style meets purpose. Whether he's in dad mode, hitting the books, or making moves in fashion and music, Ken is all about showing up, staying committed, and setting an example for his daughter and for the world.
Amen.
Let's go. See what I mean? That was so
beautiful.
good, y'all. So yes,
Almost
yes.
teared up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you, as you should, because I was like, listen, reading that, I would love for somebody to write, you know what I mean? A little bio like that for myself, use it as a
Yeah.
pep. But it was, yes, those are definitely some amazing words, but I would definitely say also yourself. Like if you could tell the good people a little bit about you, you know, who you are, but yes, a little bit about what brought you here today.
My name is Ken. Just I'm a great dad to start off. I am fighting,
Yes.
everything right now, trying to make sure I can be in my daughter's life every day. I got my own clothing brand. I am into music. And that's really it, man. I just grinding.
Right.
Love to grind, love to work hard, and try to be an example. Try
Right.
to lead my loved ones, my friends, my siblings, and
Right.
then just strangers too. So
Absolutely. Yes, and be able to set them up on that path. I bet. And it's cool that you have different creative things that help you, you know what I'm saying, to provide that cool influence, you know what I mean, and be a, positive, like, role model, you know what I'm saying, to look up to in the community. Were you always that, you know what I'm saying, example setter, or what was life like for
Always.
early Ken?
always, even since high school.
Okay.
In high school, I was the captain on the football team,
Okay.
so I was doing my thing there. And then even after high school, I had started playing college ball,
Okay.
but I ended up breaking my ankle, so I had to stop playing ball. Lost my scholarship and everything, but that's just life.
Oh, yeah.
And then I had gained like damn near like 200 pounds, so I got up to like 315.
Wow.
So from there, it was just like I gotta lose this weight, and people just start watching my journey. So from there, I ended up bodybuilding and stuff. So a lot of people was like, all right, like I'm gonna
Right.
tap in with him, see what he doing, and pick his brain, and I
Right.
just started leading the way.
Okay. And I'm gonna say, yeah, because that's an impressive thing. I love, because only the person that came on, I remember like Tim had came on and talked about that. And it's interesting the audience you end up having. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are interested in seeing, you know what I'm saying, and being part of that and seeing like the health, fitness, and all of those things. But like, wow, bodybuilding,
Yeah.
that's some commitment.
There's a lot of discipline with that.
Yeah, I bet it
A lot.
is.
And that was a great journey.
I
The lowest
bet.
I had got down to was 169 pounds, 5% body fat. I got
Wow.
my pro card. So
Wow.
I
Okay.
did what I needed to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Did anybody set you on that though? Like, did you have like personal trainer that was helping with that part? Because that's a lot.
It's really crazy. I reached out to a bunch of people before I got started.
Right.
And didn't really get replies or anything.
Right.
And I came across like this random dude on Instagram, and he became my coach.
Really?
My boy Tom, yeah, he's still my guy to this day. So,
Right. Okay. So shout out to Tom.
yeah, shout out to Tom. He helped
Yeah.
me through my journey.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And I'm assuming like when it comes to stuff like that, there's also definitely a lot of discipline on the physical side.
Yeah.
But I'm sure mentally as well. You know what I'm saying? It like might be taxing.
yeah, definitely. Like you go through a lot just with the diet, working out. You have to go every day,
Right.
sometimes 2 days, and you gotta really distance yourself
Right.
from everything because you
Yeah.
gotta lock in, especially if you got a goal.
Right.
It's just like you gotta get that championship.
Exactly.
And that's what it's all about.
Right. Don't let nothing stand in your way. You know what I'm saying? When
I
it
lost a lot of friends.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of friends, some good relationships and stuff like that too. But I had to put that to the side so I can reach my goal. And I was able to reach my goal. Got that pro card, and then everybody came back.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
But then lost them, so like they weren't supported. They didn't understand like exactly.
yeah, they didn't understand.
Okay.
A lot of people thought it was funny and like weird because
Right.
you come from a certain background, and then now you on stage and
Oh, doing all
underwear,
this. Yeah.
posing. So they was like, nah, that
That
ain't
just
it.
seemed weird to me. Yeah, I don't
That
get
ain't
that.
it.
Yeah.
But once they seen the results and everything,
Right.
it was like, okay, like I'm rocking with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now a lot of people bodybuilding,
You okay? Start the trend now. See.
personal training.
Yeah, no, but that is true though. The personal training, I mean, I'm sure it was always a thing, but I
Yeah.
feel like it's definitely on the rise. Like I
Yeah.
can't find nobody that ain't out here trying to,
Everybody training now.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
nothing
dang,
wrong
where y'all
with
come
that,
from?
yeah.
Like, this is true. But you are right though. The bodybuilding, it is also like not theatrics of it, but there is a show behind it. Like there is presentation. Because you're right. The only other person I know is this vice principal at my school, who a woman bodybuilder. So you already know that's even.
I already know.
That's a whole new realm, you know what I mean? Because if it's already interesting to see guys doing it, let alone, you know what I'm saying? Like, just different genders trying it. But agreed, y'all do have to do that. But also, it's a competition, though, too. Like,
is.
it's not just that you out there presenting, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But,
That's why I liked it.
yeah,
Shit, I love competition.
right.
So it's me versus everybody that's out
Exactly.
there. So you get up there, you get on the stage, you got to
Oh,
put
yeah.
on a smile, and you also got to be a dog too.
Yeah, yeah.
Got to.
I'm sure. Take no prisoners.
Yeah.
Right? They got
Bump
enough.
a few people from time to time just so
Yeah.
you can show off a little bit.
Yeah. No, but that's impressive though to have, for sure. And then so of course, so we got a lot of like sports related things that we did. It sounds like it. So a
Yeah.
lot more like around
Football, track.
yeah, athletics. Okay. So definitely that seemed to be. And then was your parents like really into that too? Like, whatever,
Hell no.
So that was not from that.
I mean, my dad, he hooped, and that was really about it. And yeah, I didn't really come from an athletic background.
Okay.
I was just like, man, I got to do something.
Yeah.
And then I'm competitive, so
Right.
being out there, whether it's track, whether it's football, or just working out in general, sometimes you even create like your own little beef at the gym.
Oh yeah.
Just so you can outwork
Pretty much.
somebody.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, exactly. No, it makes it more exciting, you know what I'm saying, to do. Because no matter what, it is work. It is work. And I know whenever I'm talking about it, I do like when somebody's pushing me though. I know myself, if I just go to the gym, I'm not gonna do much. I feel like
A lot of people like that, but it's
Yeah.
all good.
You know,
we all need
thanks.
to push.
We
all
do need to push.
I got my guys. We go to the gym.
Right.
So some days I'm lazy.
Yeah,
They like,
no.
nah, bro, we gotta go.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, man.
Right. Get that group together.
Yeah.
And I do love that, and as a result too, it's like whenever you have people that are pushing you in a positive direction, period, you know what I'm saying, especially, and when you do have that good community, because also you are a man in the world, and on this show, we love talking about not only your journey with fatherhood, with all that, but obviously with things like mental health and with, all of those things. And so like, is that something that like, you get to talk about in this space as well? Or like y'all, of course y'all do the cool working out, doing all that stuff, but do y'all have the tough conversations together as well? Or like, what kind of community do you have?
We definitely do. I got a few guys that I know that I can call, and it's just like, hey, like, this how I'm feeling. That's what I'm going through, and vice versa.
Right.
So it takes a lot. We didn't get started doing that until late 20s.
Okay.
So it's like, man, it's tough sometimes to have those conversations.
Right.
Because you don't want to be judged as a man. And then
Yeah.
with your friends, too, like,
Yeah.
you might be like saying something emotional. They like, man, shut up. We ain't trying to hear that.
Exactly.
So,
Like, what you talk about?
yeah, so-
Right.
But I got a good community.
Okay.
of
I love
my
that.
guys, so Shout out to them.
Yes.
Shout out to the guys, man.
For real. Because you need that, though, and you need that safety, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you are going to do it and you are going to delve into some tough conversations, you got to know that, yeah, the other person is going to help receive it,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, and
That's
provide back
important.
support. Yeah.
That's important. Because if you don't have it, then it's like you shut down.
Yeah.
And a lot of men, we can shut down when we don't have
Yep.
people to talk to.
Absolutely.
And that's what, drive a few people insane.
Yeah.
But you got to talk to somebody.
Yes. That
It's
part.
important.
Yeah, because that's also what I think about. I'm telling you is that like that's what I mean. Part of what the podcast is for too, though, right? Is that like I definitely wanted us to get that better out than in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like be able to like say that. But I agree, it's because I think too many of us do keep it in. You know what I'm saying? We gonna put on that brave face now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're right.
Every day we got to.
Yes, exactly.
But it's good to, just relax sometime and just
Right.
like let it out.
Yeah.
And don't feel like you're being judged when you letting it out. So
Right. Exactly.
we all need it.
Absolutely. And do you, because I heard, you got a couple creative hats. So like with music, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it deep topics? Did you dance around? Like what all does your music touch on for you?
See, it's the crazy thing. Like my brother is the rapper.
Okay.
I just happen to
Also,
just
you did.
dabble.
Right. Get my
Start
feet in there.
getting- Yeah.
Exactly.
And I mean, we put out a mixtape. We got some good music out there. A lot of people always hit me up talking about, bro, when you gonna drop again? I'm
Right.
like, I'm not a rapper, bro. I just
They
can put
waiting
a
on
few
it,
words
though.
together. That's it.
Exactly.
But my dad, he was a rapper and he was a DJ.
Okay.
So that's where I get like my music background from.
Oh, cool.
But as far as like topics though, I'm not like a KRS-One. I'm not none of that.
Yeah.
So, but I don't talk about that crazy like killing and all of that stuff. Like, no,
Yeah.
it's just, if I'm gonna rap, it's like nothing but like straight chill, player
Yeah.
vibe, stuff like that.
Right.
Having a good time and just chilling.
Okay, very good.
Versus talking about you gotta go spin the block.
I mean, you
We
know
ain't
what I'm
gotta
saying?
do that.
Yeah, right?
Plus, we too old to be spinning the block.
Exactly. Like, maybe we should reconsider. You know what I'm saying? I agree.
Let's think about this first.
Yes, exactly. Let's have a conversation. But I do agree. Like sometimes when we hear rapping, that's the first thing we go to. Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, we just out here, you know what I'm saying, thugging, we running the streets. But it's like, you could definitely have powerful messages, you know what I'm saying, behind it, and at least get people to think. And apparently the young kids, they out here excited because in Cleveland we have Tyler the Creator. Apparently is like in town. His concert is, I know nothing about this, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, but my kids.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
like-
really know too much, but
you know what I'm saying?
He got some good music though.
But that's what I'm saying. Though. At least we have, yes, and I'm happy to see that because I am one of those that tells them my generation of music was way better than y'all though. Like I don't think y'all get it that like
Yeah, I don't think
this
they
ain't
get
it. Like
not.
it's not the same. It
It's
don't hit
not
the
it.
same.
They don't have any messages these days.
They don't.
I mean, a
though.
few people do. Like
Right.
But like I was listening to Nipsey, Jay-Z.
Oh,
But I
absolutely,
mean, Jay-Z,
Nip.
he kind of like he not in this age group.
He's not. I guess he's just not.
He can fit in today.
He
if
can.
He wanted to.
That is true. He is timeless in that respect. So like, if were he to ever to re-enter, we would absolutely welcome that.
Everybody listening.
Yeah.
It's Jay.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. But if you wanted to think though, Nip gonna do that for
Yeah,
you. So
for
Nipsey,
sure.
like, come on now. Like we still quoting
Yeah, every
like
day.
that part.
I was
Marathon.
listening to him before I got here.
Oh, let's go. Okay, come on the motivational side. You know what I mean? We need that. But that's what I love about it too, though. Music is like, come on, it's definitely therapeutic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's helpful, but it's definitely a thing that can be motivational as well. Like, come on now, before you, and in the gym, like you said, with
yeah.
everything that you do.
See, that's the thing though. I don't really listen to a lot of rap in the gym.
Okay.
I'm listening to like R&B.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Get out of here. Okay, I'm more
I
on the
listen
chill
to-
side. You don't
yeah.
want to hear nothing like,
No, I ain't got to do all that. You know?
get out of here.
I like listening to something just keep me relaxed and calm.
Okay.
Versus I ain't got to be turned up all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Don't get me all riled up, Don.
Yeah, let me have a nice workout and I can push through.
Yes. Okay, that's different. That's the first time I heard that.
Yeah, you'll be surprised what's on my playlist.
Man, really? Okay,
Yeah.
hold on now. So outside of the R&B, what else we got on there?
Just rap.
Okay, okay.
I do. Is this one rock song by Imagine Dragons? that I
Okay.
listen to. So my
Yeah.
palate lightweight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come on now, a little
just
versatile.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Exactly. We had different things, yeah. And as we should though. But me too though. I like to dip and dab though now and a little bit of everything. And now my daughter giving him to Asian songs, child. I just can't. Yeah, she likes the anime and the other things.
man.
I ain't never heard that in my life, right? But I ain't gonna lie to you. Now my Spotify looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because now we got a little bit of everything.
Some
So
of you might come across one of them songs and you like,
low key though.
I'm
So
gonna
there-
turn this up. It's
that's
just
what
me in here.
That's what it was. So at first I was like, no, I'm gonna just play it for her though. You know what I'm saying? Because let me support my baby, you
Right.
know. But then she wasn't there, and I was like, hold on, I'm still listening to this. Like I didn't cut it off.
Just bobbing my head a little bit.
It's a little bob. I got it. So yeah, agreed. Like, and they do put us on though. Like, so
Yeah.
sometimes the kids, you know what I'm saying, enlighten us, and all of those great things. But like, you do too though. Like, so now, you know what I'm saying, you done stepped into this role, like as a father, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, how has that even been? You know what I'm saying? Just this new part of your journey.
And it's been a beautiful blessing for
Yeah.
real. This probably was like the best thing that ever happened to me. That's my girl.
Yeah.
Cam, I love you, girl. That's my big mama, man. And it's brought out the softer side for sure.
Yeah.
And I just love that girl.
And all that's so good. But also I love it, y'all don't understand. So like I get to have the privilege, you know what I'm saying, of seeing it in person. And that's what I'm saying. Like I swear, like I told you, I didn't plan like the whole, you know, like dads of girls, but I just love like how y'all gush over the babies and the daughters. And that's needed. I mean, you know, we need our parents, period. You know what I'm saying? And absolutely our dads. And I don't, you know, we haven't always heard that either. That like the dads being fixtures in our, you know, in their kids' lives, like for different reasons, right? Like for us, because I am of the generation where my biological father, stepfather is amazing. That's my dad all day, every day, forever. But my biological father, you know, there were different things that happened. So he was not able to be there, you know, and all those things. But when the dads, you know, are there and they can like, you know what I'm saying, be around for everything.
Love.
It is.
It's a different love, and I feel like all children need that.
They do.
Every child need a father.
They do.
Not just it's a, you know how they say it's a difference between a father and a dad and things like that. But it's like we all, because I need my father too.
Right.
And I got him. That's my OG.
Yes.
I was hollering at him before I got here too.
Okay, let's
He's
go.
like, man, just go out there and do your best, man.
You know what I'm saying? Right, do your thing. Exactly. But that is good though. So like the communication with him is like regular. Do y'all like, okay, so y'all
Absolutely.
talk.
So I got my donor and then I got my father.
Okay.
You know.
Got
So
you.
my stepdaddy, I call him my father. He's been in my life since I was 2.
Okay.
So he's been there.
Yes, he
So
has.
that's my father. So shout out to him again.
Yes, exactly.
And he really taught me a lot.
Right.
And I understand like why fathers are important.
Yep.
And why they need it. And to the other guys.
Yep.
To the other guys.
Yeah, exactly. We know there's a space for you too. It's just an interesting one. Yeah. But that, I mean, and I feel it because like, and that's the point, right? We're making it known that, you know, some guys didn't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like your stepfather didn't necessarily have to be there, but since 2 years old, he was.
Yeah. He's locked in. He used to give me the matching J's and everything.
Oh,
too.
come on. I love that. Come on, now match your shoes. Let's go. Yes. We love to see that. And just, keeping you fly, but also keeping you, you know what I'm saying, like grounded. And I love that he's still doing it. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, and I agree with you. Like, I call myself, like, again, I even hate to call stepfather.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even like saying that. Like, hold on, that's my dad. So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to call that man at any point in time. You know what I'm saying? And I can, like, definitely count on him. And it's literally for, like, life skills, too. Like, that's what I appreciated. That man taught me a lot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He could do a lot. Like, he's literally, like, a handy person. Like, I like that he... Yes, exactly. Things that I would not, you know, and I need to. I need to be able to have those like transferable skills, and I like that he's someone that can, you know, help bridge that.
That's a blessing.
Yes. Oh yeah. You already know.
Got that.
Not at all.
Yeah, but it's good that you got it.
Yeah, same. Oh well, same to you. You know what I'm saying? But I love that he set that great example for you. You know what I'm saying? Of like what a great father is. Period. And like you said, the difference between father and dad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like for you, how do you feel like you model that difference that you said?
I would say I modeled it in a special way. Like even though I don't get my daughter every day,
right,
I'm still able to call, check up on her.
Right.
You know, if I can.
Yes, exactly.
And when I do have her, it's nothing but love. It's just me and her.
Right.
Everybody be like, "Oh, let me hold the baby," and it's like, "No, that's my baby."
Yeah, exactly.
And what I really want to do is just like have her around me more when I'm doing things, so she can see different things versus just being one track minded.
Right. Absolutely. Oh yeah. That dad is versatile, you know what I'm saying, and does different things. And I do love that because now, one, like you said, is definitely needed. And of course, as a man, you are like one of the first examples for your baby. You know?
That's a fact.
Yeah. So for her to see you like definitely in different spaces, I agree. Like would definitely be like, you know, that's irreplaceable. You need to be able to like have that and like
that experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she needed, and I'm gonna give her everything that I got.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah, some days you just wake up and you just be like, man, like I'm I wake up, I'm like, I'm a dad. I got, it's a lot I want to do, and it's a lot that I'm going to do. And I just want to make sure she right there, she can see it.
Yes, absolutely. As she
girl.
should. And I do. Now, the only thing is that, you were, and I appreciate you, being willing to share, but like, it hasn't necessarily been the easiest journey though, apparently, in your case. But I think that's another thing that actually drew me to like wanting, to be able to bring space for that, is that I wanted to recognize that too, that like for some dads out here, it's like they love their, babies with everything, every part of their heart and every part of their soul. But sometimes like it can be a little bit more difficult for them to be able to do exactly what they want to do and be in their kids' lives. So, apparently that has also been part of your experience.
Yeah, it's a hell of an experience.
Yeah, I bet.
But you don't just stop.
Yeah.
Because whatever the situation is between you and
the other person,
you just got to keep going.
Right.
Keep making an effort. And what a lot of guys have to realize is like financially, like you don't just have to just throw money at the kids. You got to be there.
Yes.
You got to be there. That's important. You got to be there at the early ages too. I know a lot of people say like, oh well, it's early, she's not gonna remember, but you gonna remember. You gonna remember those times, and you still want to instill certain things into them at an early age.
Right.
So,
yes.
you gotta show up, man. Don't give up. You gotta show up.
That part. But I do agree with you, though. That has definitely been a trend, especially because what does tend to happen is when the relationships, like, change. And so, like, I definitely feel you that that's what I've heard as well, is that they become more financial supporters just because, since we're not a unit now, like, that makes me look like that's what my role should be when it doesn't have to. Yeah. But I do hear you, though. Like, I think for some, they just find that easier. Like, let me just provide it now.
Yeah, of course, that's easy.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Just, a Cash App or Apple Pay here and
there.
Yeah,
exactly.
That it's not equivalent to spending time with your child.
Yeah.
I was the first person she seen when she came out.
Yeah.
So, like,
that's major.
I'm not about to just toss a few dollars at my child.
Yeah.
I'm about to go pick her up.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Get on the swings or something.
Exactly.
Go dance or something. You
right.
Know, to spend that time. So.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. And I love that. You will definitely go through hell through high water, you know what I'm saying, to make sure. But and also even that, like, I just feel like that's the part that I've also been getting real emotional about, because my babies are also, as they getting older, I've been thinking all about that, like going back to their hospital room. And I just feel like, you know what I mean? Because it is really like that emotional thing. And I get it. Like, I really did hear a lot of people say you really don't get it until you have a kid. And I'm like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I used to hear that too.
Yeah.
I get it now.
I really do. I'm
now.
like, man, y'all wasn't lying. Because you really can't like replicate that emotion. You know what I'm saying? And what you feel like seeing a life that you helped make that's now out here. So like, and it's this responsibility too. It's a beautiful responsibility, you know what I'm saying, to be able to have. It's like, it really is such a privilege, but it really is scary. It
is.
At the same time.
Because we had complications with her.
Oh no, okay.
So like throughout like the pregnancy, it was like she might not make it.
Yeah.
So then when she make it, it's like, you here.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
I miss you.
Right. For real. I need you. Yes.
I need you here. So
yeah.
That's another reason that I'm there as much as I can be.
Exactly.
As much as I'm allowed to be too.
Yeah.
So
I feel you. So like, and yes, and well, and then that's the thing. So like, I am a woman, you know what I'm saying, as well. But like, I do recognize that. So that's why I like that we, when we diversify it up, right? And you know what I'm saying, we talk about different things. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, I want to make sure that I say, even as a firm woman supporter and like, you know what I'm saying, that we do all things, sometimes I know that some relationships, you know what I'm saying, go awry. And sometimes the women also cannot always do not always make the best decisions also in relationships, and they're not always handled the best way. And so like, and that's on both sides, whatever background it is. But I don't know that some parents realize that they're not being as helpful to the child when certain decisions are made. And so it's like, and they may base it on like different things or whatever it is, but I just feel like, we got to recognize when it's not as helpful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, in that case. And the focus should always be on the child, you know what I'm saying, and what is best for them. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I think some people get lost, you know what I'm saying, in that.
We human. We got emotions, we got ego, we got pride.
Right. You know it.
But you got to put that to the side when it comes to these babies.
Exactly.
That's how I feel.
Right.
And it take a lot out of me, but I'm just doing the best that I can for real.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that.
My first time being a dad.
Let's go. Exactly. So did nobody, like
Yeah.
prepare you? No book, you know what I'm
No
saying, that
book, no
says
nothing.
all
So
the
it's-
right cheat code. But yes, but I love that you were trying to figure out the best way you can. Like, do you have certain people? I'm sure you got your dad and all that, but like that you go to for advice, you know what I'm saying, during it, or you kind of just,
Yeah, I got a few people. Got to shout out to the Queen P.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
She be helping me. She tell me to relax sometimes, and she give me
Right.
some game. Then I got 2 friends that's actually going through similar situations, and just being able to talk to them and letting them just give me the game on like how to go about things and
Right.
make sure I'm patient, make sure I don't get mad or get too mad, because that could affect just me being able to see my child. So it's like,
Yes.
but,
And that's and see, that is what I also wanted to like shed light on, is that like, because as a therapist as well, like I've had plenty of clients who unfortunately are also going through, you know what I'm saying, some
Yeah.
situations. And it is just very unfortunate because one, that like, I just wish you didn't have to, you know what I mean? That like things were just a little easier.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's one part, right? That's one. But it's also just that like, I definitely give people credit, including yourself, you know what I'm saying, that you don't give up. Because what I've also learned, and even on the personal side, like I'm also not with the father of my children. So, you know what I'm saying? And like, and that wasn't an easy journey in and of itself. You know what I mean? There was some hiccup, little bumps, couple of them. You know what I mean? Had to get over that. But also, like, I learned a lot as well. You know what I mean? About systems and about things and how decisions are made. And it's also very interesting. Like, I actually heard that it is skewed oftentimes in the mother's favor, which I didn't actually see play out for myself as a mother. So like, but I guess it just depends on different things. You know what I mean? In different ways that we navigate it. But it's a system nonetheless. And that's the thing. Like, battling systems, I'm not a fan, especially
Me either.
you know what I mean?
I'm
You
learning,
feel me?
you know?
Especially in this day and age, though, like in 2025. This just felt like a mini eternity of a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's been a lot that has gone on. So, like, yeah, it only makes it a little bit harder. You know what I'm
Too much
saying?
been going on.
I mean,
Way too much.
it has
But yeah, I just don't want the guys to get discouraged, though.
that part.
You know, a lot of guys can be like how you said, like the system could work against them,
Yeah.
work against us. So it's like you still can't give up.
No, not at
You
all.
know, it's like once you give up, it's like
Yeah.
that's it. That's all you. Your child don't mean nothing to you.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I look at it, though.
I feel you, though.
So
I mean, and then that's the thing, like, and unfortunately, that's what it comes across as too. Like, you know what I mean? And your child only knows, what they know.
right.
So it's like, I feel like that's the best part, that's one of the best ways to show them, like how much you truly care is that like, no, I'm gonna do whatever I can to be here. You won't see this face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gonna see me and everything I'm doing, but I do feel like some of y'all are working really hard though. You know what I mean? And that your child has no idea just how
No
much you're
idea.
doing. Yeah, like,
No idea. Even if I got to see her for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I'm
yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do right.
It don't matter.
Right.
I'm making that effort to go see mine.
Yes, exactly. And find that way, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, and what have been like some of the funnest parts, I would say, like, you know what I'm saying, of like being with with your baby.
Being with her, I would say everything. She just
Aw,
a
yeah.
bundle of joy. She
Oh, yeah.
goofy from time to time.
Yep.
And she's starting to get her teeth. She's starting to bite. So I'm
Okay,
just
oh,
like,
yeah,
all
it's a
right,
wrap
now
for
you
you,
gotta
though.
relax. You gotta relax. I love you, but chill.
Right.
She got swim lessons.
Okay.
So that's
Oh,
always
let's
fun.
go. And the baby's in the swim. Yes.
And she usually be like just crying all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, Daddy here.
Yes.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to dip her under the water yesterday.
Oh.
I had classes with her yesterday, had her dip her underwater, and she was just like, she looked at me when she got up out of there. She like, hey, don't
Don't you
do
dare.
that. Don't do that.
Exactly. But it's skills, though. You got to
Yeah.
be able to teach them. And I didn't realize, like, I'm telling you, the babies be the best swimmers. I had to put my babies
Yeah.
in swimming class later. And I'm like, technically, I was late. I mean, because they have these natural, you know what I'm saying, instinctive skills that I didn't realize. Like, as, it starts then. Like, it really does start early and young.
I don't know about mine, though. She
Oh, yeah. She need to take her time.
she need to take her.
Right.
I was a little nervous at first.
I bet.
Nah,
Yes.
I can't be too nervous.
No, you got to let her
I gotta
do her
be the
thing.
leader.
Yeah.
I'm like, Cam, it's all good.
Exactly.
Inside, I'm like, man,
What's going on? Y'all got her? Y'all sure?
make sure y'all got my baby, man.
For real, though. Don't be playing with me.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But swimming is one of the major, that's like a really good example though of like such a metaphor for life, like where we gotta like, we want to protect the babies and help them from everything. But like, come on now, we only,
Gotta
we
let 'em
only
do
can
their thing,
control
yeah.
so much. Exactly. And like, and the whole feeling of letting go, you know what I'm saying? It's, it's hard
It
to be able
is.
to do that in a safe way, you know what I'm saying? And know that. But they gotta, live out their journeys
They
too.
got to.
They,
And that's one thing. Like I told myself, being a parent, like, hey, like one day,
Right.
she just got to go out there and figure it out.
yeah.
It's only so much I can do, and so much game I can give her.
Yeah.
So I just got to let her just blossom into the beautiful woman. she's gonna be.
Yes, exactly. But I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so like preview for the future, are you like terrified of like later on when she dates and as the woman out in the world, or are you trying not to freak out?
No,
And you good? Okay,
I'm
just make a show.
good. I think I'm good
Okay.
for now.
Okay. Check back in.
Yeah, I check back in a couple years. We'll see. But I just feel like she gonna go through life.
Yeah.
Everybody got to go through it. She gonna go
Yes.
through the heartbreaks. She gonna
Yeah.
go through, when she
Yep.
is involved with somebody else,
Yes.
like that, and that's just life. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna just tell her like, hey man,
Right.
Dad here, I got you.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about.
Right.
I just want to be upfront and just like clear. Let
Yes.
her know like this is what's going on. This what this mean. This what
Yeah.
this mean, and she just gonna have to figure it out. But
Absolutely.
I just gotta lay the foundation for her.
But that part. But I do love that because that's also, I think it's really cool, like the dads of the daughters, because, y'all can also put them up on game. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Let her know. But I think it's great if you just open up that line, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
of communication with her for sure. And she knows she can come to you for advice because it's definitely going to be different than the advice I can give my babies. You know what I'm saying? I can only tell them so much as well, like you know how we were mentioning. And I recognize that. Like, I'm not going to be able to fill the gaps completely.
Right.
They got to see for themselves. But, I can definitely help, you know what I'm saying, as much as possible. But it's nothing like, the kind of advice you can also give.
Being able to communicate with your child is everything.
Right.
A lot of people that I know, they don't have that communication
Yeah.
with their parents. So I see how important it is because I got good communication with mine. So I
Right.
want to make sure I can do that for my child coming up.
Yeah, let's
My
go.
children, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Okay, hold on,
I'm planning
plural.
on having a few.
All right, exactly. Okay.
Get a
So,
little
yeah.
squad.
Not the squad. That's crazy. But yes, I feel you though. No, but definitely. And I do think that it's cool when they're, in community as well. Yeah, because my baby, there's three of us. Or three of them. But like four of us all together. And I do agree though, the siblings is also everything, them being able to have somebody to count on. But I do love that you mentioned the communication piece because agreed. And it is everything. It's very freeing when you know that you can go, to your parent and have those real conversations, you know what I mean? And have somebody you can count on, especially because it is hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Life is not getting any easier for any of us. But yeah, knowing you can go to them is, it really is everything.
It's important. You don't want them to go out to somebody else, a stranger.
Ooh,
And then now this stranger who don't know your child, don't know nothing about your child, they giving them whatever they giving them.
I
And it
mean,
could be just bad advice.
yeah. That is true. And I definitely think that is a good part, to mention. I don't know that they would be as, receptive to it if they know they can come home first.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? But I do feel you though, because I definitely have seen that happen where the influence is definitely, it's a
like,
little
come on now.
impactful. Yeah, like why you sending the baby down the wrong path? Like, you know what I'm saying? And you over here talking about stuff that you clearly don't have authority to talk about. Like, probably
make
shouldn't have
sense.
ventured. Yeah. Let's not do that. But unfortunately, like some of the children that gravitate towards it is because they don't have another base.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like home base to really tap into. So unfortunately, it makes them, more vulnerable. But yes, if you can set up those foundations at home, you know what I'm saying? That will help, and it's good protection, for it. And absolutely. And so like with that, you also have like, Winners, apparently is also this like really cool brand. You know what I'm saying? What's up
Yeah.
with that? You know what I mean? Hey, was it
Winners.
inspiration?
It really is. That's what it's all about too. Like it's about resilience. It's about growth. It's a mindset.
Okay.
Winners Worldwide. That's something I've been working on really for like 2 years.
Okay.
And I just always had it on paper. And I'm like, man, I got to bring this to life. So every design that I've made,
Right.
it means something.
Okay.
It got a message behind it.
Yeah.
So that's I got a few pieces.
Oh, do
I
you?
got a few
Okay.
pieces. And it's limited pieces too.
Okay.
I only do 20 shirts because I don't want everybody to just have.
Okay.
It got to be exclusive.
Yeah.
So when you go out somewhere, they're like, damn, that's a
All right,
nice
hold
shirt
up.
you got on.
Hold
Where you
up,
get that
right.
from?
Where you get to exactly?
Yeah.
Let me know. Right.
And then once those sell out, you can't get them again.
Okay. Yeah, it really is just once you had it, you know what I'm saying? You could say you had that lucky
If
chance.
you had the first ones,
Right. Exactly. Okay.
You locked in.
At that part,
came with
you
the
know, right? We know you're original. Yep. But also like but that is cool though. So like in the different lanes of creativity, it seems to be like that's one of your. So even more so than the music, I guess we would say like that's more your lane.
Yeah, I'm more so focused on the clothing.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like just having a piece of art,
Yeah.
bringing my thoughts and stuff to life.
Right.
Like this shirt that I got on the back of this shirt, it say this ain't happen overnight, and that's a statement in itself.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Right.
So the brand is for everybody. It's like, especially if these messages mean something to you.
Right.
And that's really what I want to put out there. Like,
Right.
once you wear it, it's like a daily reminder of just like discipline, like mindset, focus, and like, hey man, I'm going through something, but I'm a winner at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Come on now. So you always knew you was gonna be a designer, you know what I'm saying, out here? And
I ain't always know.
Right.
But I will say, I always had like my own T-shirts.
Okay.
Like, even back then, they was trash. But like,
not trash. Right.
I seen a few, and I'm like, damn, like people really rock with me.
Oh, that was some for real
Looking
support.
back, I'm like, I wouldn't wear that, man. But now it's like everybody rocking with it.
Yeah.
It's exclusive. I do a few drop-offs. Got to get out there, get to the
Yeah.
community.
Yep.
And just be out there.
Yes.
Making these relationships and building these bonds with people.
I'm telling you, because yes, in the world of business, that is everything. You know what I'm saying? And like being able to grow your network. But that too though, I'm sure like as you're doing that, obviously you're in the world of entrepreneurship. So, you know, how is it, how is that?
It's a struggle.
Oh.
It's a struggle. I mean, it looked good.
Right?
Like the
Sound
word
good
sound
too.
good
Yeah,
too.
it does. Entrepreneur.
Everybody, I'm an entrepreneur. They don't really talk about what you got to go through on a daily
mean,
basis. That's part of the reason I made this too. 'Cause it's
yeah.
like, doing this, like, you got to have a certain mindset because everybody not gonna rock with what you're doing.
Right.
Everybody gonna be like, no, I don't really like that, or you just got to keep going.
Yeah,
And
that
that's
part.
just part of entrepreneurship right there.
I mean,
Being an entrepreneur.
That part though, no, but I agree because I do feel like you got to find your audience. You know what I'm saying? And some of us also get discouraged with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we didn't immediately find it. I'm sorry, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It sometimes takes time to find who like your audience is. And I had some who like they like to keep it close to home, so they like to advertise to their friends and family, which I was like I could have sworn like that's not where we're supposed to. Yeah, they not always. Come on now.
Yeah, you get more love from strangers these days.
Okay, like yeah, for
That's
real.
who you want to really get it out to.
Right.
You know, it's more than just the friends and family, but of course, we need that support.
Oh yeah. Let's start there. Yeah.
But, yeah, if you want to do something, you want to put something out there, you got to get to everybody.
Yeah.
Get to your audience, your core audience.
Right.
Luckily, I was working out, training.
Yep.
I was doing a bodybuilding, so I have like a certain audience.
Okay.
So they rocking with it. They like, all right, well, he working out on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that, man.
Okay. Oh, so that helped it. Okay.
Yeah, that
okay.
helped.
Yeah.
Definitely
Exactly.
I will say that helped.
Yeah.
Yeah, just being cool, just being myself.
I mean,
That helped too.
right?
So,
You know what I'm saying? It's not bad, right? Easy sell, yes, because yes. No, and definitely you absolutely come across as this very cool person, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like the energy is definitely very chill and all that. But I also wanted to shout you out because speaking of our girl Piera, like she does a lot of like really cool like community service projects. Like any project she do, I'm right there because I'm like, listen, you know what I'm saying? She has her hand, you know what I mean, in the community and has a very good pulse on different things. And as recently as like this week, you know what I'm saying, we saw each other again because oh my gosh, y'all, there was the explosion, like the Garden Valley. Yes, like that was
It's scary.
It is though.
Seeing a baby getting thrown out of a
You know what I'm saying? Like
3-story window. It's like, man. And then
No,
hearing
like-
that the mother wanted to give up, but it's like, no, she
Yeah,
gotta get out of there.
right. But I could but it's one of those, it's such a stressful like situation. I can only imagine like how I would react. You know what I'm saying? If I was even in a situation like, it is, I just love that she thought about the baby though. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, you know what I mean? Like, let me just do whatever I can to get the baby to safety. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do whatever we got to do. And then like, it's hard like to even, sometimes we don't always think about ourselves like as much as, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we always want whatever is best for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And whatever we can do to help them. But like, we do got to take care of home base because they need us. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta take care of you.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yes, absolutely. But like, no, that was, it definitely rocked our city. So for those who are not from Cleveland, yes, we did have an entire apartment complex. Yes. And like, we're talking about like millions of dollars in damages.
Yeah.
Like, Oh, it was a lot, but it was amazing to see the city come together. I'm not gonna lie. So
sure.
like, and I think another guest that was coming on, I saw him like also put up a post about it. Like, but I agree though. Like, I just, seeing people come together for sure. Like those who could, you know what I'm saying, and
Right.
did. Like, come on now, flowers to you. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
Because
to P, man.
yes,
She the GOAT.
let's go. Yes.
Because a lot of people, they say they want to do something,
Yep.
and they don't really do nothing. But to
Right.
see her just like go out there and be out there really handing things out to the people,
Let's
touching
go.
the people, that's inspiring.
Yes.
A lot of people wouldn't. A lot of people just be like, all right, I'm gonna just. And there's nothing wrong with donating. Don't
Yeah.
get me
Yeah. Oh
wrong.
yeah. Yeah.
But like, it's better to be there.
Yes.
You gotta be in the mix and know what's
Right,
going
right.
on. So shout out to her, man.
Let's go.
Hold it
Yes,
down.
ma'am. She always getting shout out by me too, though.
Yeah.
Like all the episodes. She might as well just come back on while she playing. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? She gonna need another episode. But I do agree though. You know what I mean? It is great to have people in our lives like that, you know what I'm saying, who are the go-getters. And I'm always definitely singing her praise too, because, she also is even younger than me, you know what I'm saying? Young force, you know what I mean? But sets a really great example also of like what that good energy should look like. And she's one that, like you said, I love what you mentioned about your community and being able to tap in and then and just getting like genuine supporters.
Yeah.
And so like, because really when you put that good energy out there, it's like, it not only does it get reciprocated and it comes back to you, but like people like myself, like it's like impossible not to want to support that. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're just
Yeah.
like, I mean, you do such great stuff. Like, I want to be there for all of it now.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Let me know where I can help.
Why would I not show
Yes,
up?
exactly. Like you make it so easy. I cannot resist. You know what I'm saying? Everything you got going on. So I do love that.
Yeah,
and
me
that,
too.
yes.
It's a great quality to have.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love that you're instilling that too with your community of winners out here, you know what I'm saying? Letting them know how they can also like feel, encouraged and be able to do that. I love that it goes back though. Like it also comes full circle because you know what I'm saying? Now you can tap into the bodybuilding audience, the ones that supported that effort.
All my people that be working out and stuff, man, y'all know what's up.
Exactly. Right. This is part of support for you and for everyone. But I do love that. Do you have plans though, you know what I'm saying, in the future to take it, do more, you know what I'm saying? Keep growing it or like
Yeah, definitely want to keep growing. I want to get more products like shorts.
okay.
hoodies,
Oh, okay. Oh, that's gonna be
full
cool.
sets and things like that. So it's a nice process.
Yes.
And then I got lucky because I came across a manufacturer. A lot of people be like, I gotta find the right one.
Yeah, for real.
I
That's
got
what I would
lucky
have thought
the
about.
the first try.
Oh my
We've been locked
gosh.
in ever since. So
Wow.
it's a blessing.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
a real, and the quality is good,
Yeah.
and they got great communication.
Oh, let's go. That's everything.
That's important.
Man, and you didn't get scammed out here or anything
Didn't
like
get
that.
scammed.
Come on now. Yeah, I even recently got scammed online. I was so upset. Yeah,
Oh.
trying to order something for me and the babies. Yeah, I was hurt, yo. I'm like, I ain't been scammed since college. I was so upset with
man.
myself. I was like,
It was like overseas.
yeah, well, we was getting tickets for a show through a third party vendor. And then, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, and I set it up on a different thing. I paid. Now, I did pay through PayPal, like that, like takes us
yeah.
back in the day. It almost sounds like eBay, like, when you, whatever.
out to
But
eBay.
But you remember eBay?
I remember eBay.
Do you? Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
remember eBay.
Did get scammed, though, because somebody impersonated eBay. But eBay
Yeah.
itself was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, this is our time. But, like, nah, I did it through them. And then, yeah, I set up, because, my PayPal set up through my accounts and all that. So that part wasn't the fishy part. But PayPal said it was all good. The third party vendor was claiming, like, oh, we don't see the order. Like, it didn't come through. And I'm like, really? But you got my money, though. So what's up? Like,
Hell nah.
you feel me? I was like, no, y'all can't play me like this.
I
So,
would have
yeah.
been sick. I
I was like, my heart dropped to my stomach. I was like, oh my gosh, what you
was for
mean?
kids.
Yeah.
for kids.
And it was though. So I was hurt. Yes, child. So I had to rectify, do what I had to do. Still get the tickets though, by the way, because the baby excited now. I can't just not deliver. But yeah, I was hurt. So I was definitely a lot of phone calls, you know what I'm saying, having to be made and figure it out. But it still happens. And no lie, speaking of entrepreneurship, a friend of mine, she's somebody I also admire, and I've actually shout her out. Chevy Red, she's like this DJ in Cleveland.
Okay.
She was saying too, got scammed out here. Now in their case though, she does her business with checks. Like she doesn't do a lot of work in it, but it's always happened. But she did this thing where they paid her with a check, and then like she deposited into her account. They said that they overpaid her and they needed some money back. I know, so it sounded fishy, but she was so like rushing around that she like was like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, cause they was only supposed to pay the deposit, and I guess they paid more than that. As soon as she like went along with what they said, and I think either gave them the money back or something, they were able to access her account somehow, took the money back out. Yeah, robbed her. Ooh, so that's what I'm saying. So I'm glad
would've been
when.
pissed.
Yeah, I can.
If they would have told me they overpaid, I'm like,
No, well, that's on you. Right? Exactly. Sounds like a you
I did
problem.
my job.
No, man, right. We're good here. But it's just good to know that, like, yeah, so some things
Gotta
are
be
out
careful,
here.
yeah, gotta
No,
be
but for real,
careful
though,
out here.
period.
Yeah,
Yes.
my plug is in Shanghai.
Oh, really?
I'm
Okay. So
trying to stay
overseas.
locked in. I'm trying to stay locked
Oh
in.
my gosh, yeah, the
Especially
fact
with
that it worked out.
everything going on
I mean,
now.
you feel me? Okay, so good, yeah, because yours ain't even necessarily local, but they're good.
Yeah.
So that no, but I do love when that works out. You know what I'm saying? That you can definitely, as long as you have somebody you can trust, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, to deliver and help you what you got.
It took a while though. A
Yeah.
lot of communication back and forth because sometimes it's a language barrier.
Oh yeah.
Going through that is like it could be hell, but I don't know what kind of translator they got.
Yeah.
They able to figure it out though.
Yeah, for real though, and get you what you need. So that's
Yeah.
good. But I agree though. Yes, seeing it. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all can see us, some of y'all are listening to us. But it is though. I'm like, that is some good quality.
Thank
So
you,
hold
thank you.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me find out. But yeah, sometimes when you're trying to do your thing, like that's the only part you struggle with, making sure it look good as
Yeah.
well as, you know what I'm saying, as good. But yes, definitely I'm glad you found both, you know what I'm saying, in what it is.
I went through a bunch of samples too before.
Oh, really? Okay.
Before I even got to this one, I went through 4 different samples. So it was a lot
Yeah.
of trial and error.
Oh, I bet.
A lot of money spent, a lot of
Oh, God,
getting 2
yeah.
shirts sent to me, and it's like
Wait, what is this?
$175 for 2 shirts.
Oh, gee. Yeah,
God damn.
nah. Yeah, that's
But
a
it's
little
all
bit.
good though.
No, but it got you here, you know what I'm saying? And now
we
we in a good spot.
Yeah.
But that is the parts that people don't see either, though. That's why it didn't happen overnight, right?
Right.
Like it said on the shirt.
I'm rocking with that.
Yes.
I like how
That's-
you did that.
You know? No, but definitely like, but you gave me the perfect setup that like, but it is true though. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, sometimes we're going to have to jump through, you know what I mean? The different hoops and all of those things. It's not going to happen to us immediately, but then in the end, it's worth it,
Yeah, it is.
you know?
Definitely is. Once you go through those long nights and just
Right.
stressing out and everything, then once everything fully happens, you just like,
Yeah.
thank God. Like,
Yeah.
I almost gave up.
No, for real though. For real. Yes. And that part, and you also brought me to God, you know, since you mentioned, thank him. There was some guests apparently that started off this episode praying, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm not, which I love. That doesn't always normally happen. So I just had to shout out, like, it's wonderful. And, you know, a man of faith, sir, you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Shout it out.
Absolutely. You got to put God first with
Yeah.
everything.
You do?
Everything. Because without him, like, what's really possible?
No, but that is true. Come on now.
But then having a partner to be able to,
Also, yes.
share that with is like, it's different.
Yeah.
It feel good.
Yes.
Like how you said, we was doing a prayer beforehand.
I mean, yes. Yeah.
I was relieved after that prayer. I'm like,
Yeah. Come on.
made me feel good. I'm
Right.
like, all right, it's time to go to work now.
Yeah. See, and that's what's awesome. That's why I'm like, yeah, because first of all, God has been, God always been showing up in my life too, but I ain't gonna lie, I've been feeling him extra heavy this year. I don't know if he's just trying to, get my attention for
Yeah,
sure,
that's
but
what
like,
it is.
listen, yeah.
Like, come on now.
Exactly. You've been playing with me, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to tell you. But yeah, no, but God, you're right. Like without him, you know what I'm saying? Like he's definitely everything. And that's also a great part of our foundations, right? But I do love like when you could do that. And but as a man too, like, we don't always hear that part either. You know what I'm saying? That like men being proud of that or like engaging in it.
I tell my guys, I'm like, man, it's cool to represent God. That's cool. A lot of people don't because sometimes people just don't know.
Yes.
Or
I think that's definitely part
They
of
may
it.
not have been brought up in
Correct.
that. So
Yep.
it's just like, hey man, I ain't got no problem shouting out the man who the
You
best me.
you feel me? Right,
know?
exactly.
It go all the way back to how I was born. My mom was in a car accident. I didn't have a heartbeat.
Wow, what?
Yeah. And
Oh,
she
my
just
God.
rubbing her belly and was just praying and everything, and then I made it. I'm here
Wow.
now.
So
yeah.
so you're a miracle baby from the
Yeah,
jump.
for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm blessed to be here.
Yeah, literally.
Here.
Man. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just moments like that where you're like, man, God, you ain't gonna tell me God ain't real though? Like, like there's just some things you can't really explain.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
And then I'm just like, I'm thinking about even like the Bible stories.
Yeah.
Just like Job, that's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
He went through all of that. He lost everything.
Right.
Then Satan was like, hey man,
Right.
but God had his back though. And he just kept faith. He kept believing in.
Right.
He stressed out, but he didn't stress out too much. He knew that God
Right.
had his back, so
That
he got
part.
everything tenfold
Let's go.
in the long run. So that just show you that God real.
That part though, but I do feel you on like when the devil do be trying to work, he be working. You know what I'm saying? He gonna try, and he gonna definitely put his best effort because he only has but so many tools available to him. You know what I mean? They're really deceitful tools, but they seem really powerful. Like at the time, you know what I'm saying? You be like, oh dang,
Like, God.
yeah, you're like, hold on now, ease up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he definitely gonna try with his way, especially if we're in vulnerable spots. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the minute he be trying to swoop in, like, cool, this is my chance. Like, let me do what I do. But God always like is that, you know what I mean, that strong like protector that's there.
for sure.
And then we just give him our worries. Then that's what I'm really realizing. Like, so if I am worrying, I'm definitely not leaning on God. You know what I'm saying? Because that means I'm leaning on my own intuition. Because God ain't like that. God takes away those worries. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's good that you know that. A lot of people don't know that, though.
I feel you though.
You know.
Took me a minute.
It take us all a minute.
Right.
We all had those moments to where you realize, like, all right, like, God really leading us.
Yeah.
He got us. We can't just lean on our own understanding.
That part. Yep.
He give us the Bible. That's the handbook.
You know what I'm
right
saying?
there.
Blueprint. Come on
That's the
now.
blueprint.
Use it.
Like,
It's available. But yes. But that part, but I agree. That's why I think it's really cool that you also saying that like you've seen it. And it is cool. The Bible stories do be, I think it's funny because my daughter said, she was reading and she was like, I didn't know there was a lot of drama in the Bible. I was like, yeah, it is. But I think it's funny she see it that way.
they was regular people.
Yeah, come on. At the end of the
people don't
day.
realize
Yeah,
that.
like what we thought they were these exalted
Yeah,
like
like,
beings.
no.
Nah.
These is regular people going through life.
You're right. You know?
And they just had these great stories on
You're right.
God helped them out, helped them get through different things.
Exactly. Come on now. It's right. So that's why we could relate. You know what I'm saying? But it also just was a different time period. That's really all it was. But I agree. And I do love like looking back on it, like, man, I wonder how I would have reacted in that situation or like seeing God, like if I, like those who got the chance. But we definitely get to feel him, you know what I'm saying, in our lives. Yeah. And he's there with
Prayer
us.
is everything.
Right.
That's our way of communicating with him.
Right.
And a lot of people don't know how to pray, but man, just have a conversation.
Yeah.
That's really it. Close your eyes, have a conversation, and
Just do it.
yeah, the faith in God is real because you
Right.
believing in something that you can't see.
Right. Yes. I mean,
Really being able to believe in that, though,
Right.
It sounds crazy, but
Right.
it's real though.
yeah.
It's real.
That part, but I agree with you. I think one, if you're thinking about how to pray, you already overthinking it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like there is no calculation to it. You know what I'm saying? You're just talking. I promise you're just talking. But I also think like I love that you said that because it's funny because you actually made me think about entrepreneurship again when you said that because that's the thing. It's a lot of faith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
a lot of
before it was what it was,
Yeah.
you ain't see it. You know what I'm saying? You had to see it in your mind. You know what I'm saying? That vision to carry that out. But like you didn't have. You know what I'm saying? You had to see it for yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Before you could bring it to fruition.
That's a fact. I still got like my notebooks and stuff too.
Oh, hey, come on now with the ideas. Yeah.
With the ideas. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and being able to bring it to life,
Right.
bringing that vision to life is
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
It is. I love that. So I'm saying, so with that being said, I know you trying to like grow things out, you know what I'm saying, and do things. That's some of the stuff that you have on the horizon. But if there are other people that were also on their journey starting to figure it out, you know what I'm saying, and trying to figure out where they want to start, like, do you have any pointers for them as to what they could do?
Yeah, just start.
Yeah.
Just start. Whatever on your mind, just go ahead and do it.
Yeah. Right.
Don't second guess yourself. The minute you second guess yourself, that's when everything just fall apart. And then be yourself too. And that's the main part.
Yep.
You gotta be yourself. If you don't be yourself, then they gonna see it.
Yeah. That part. Come on now, be genuine.
They gonna see it. But yeah, just you gotta go through the trenches. That's how I look at it. And keep your head up.
Right.
And just keep staying focused. That's the main thing too though. Being focused on the end goal.
Yes.
Everything gonna happen.
Right.
A bunch of BS is gonna happen, but you can't let it throw you off. Because the minute it throw you off and you just in a whole nother lane you ain't even supposed to be in.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, don't try to stay focused. But we're human, so we imperfect.
I mean, you know.
So that's when that prayer come in. You got like, God, please help.
Exactly.
Help me.
Keep me where I need to be. Yes. Oh, but that part. But I agree with you though. Like it'd be hard to, and that's funny because I just seen a status too about another girl who'll be doing a lot of things in the community. Yeah. But she was saying something about like staying in her lane. Also, like I don't know if it's because people were trying to take her out of it or what was happening. But I do agree that it's easy sometimes to want to get veered, you know, and taken in a different direction. Or even influences, you know what I'm saying, that try to take us in different spots. But if we're clear on what it is that we want to do, you know what I'm saying, I think it makes it easier for us not to. But that temptation is always there, you know what I'm saying, to just,
That's crazy. everything that glitter ain't gold. So
Come on now, y'all. Y'all heard it.
you gotta be careful, man. Just stay focused.
Yes.
Keep
Yeah.
keep that tunnel vision.
Yeah.
Gotta have tunnel vision
Right.
and let God lead the way.
That part, definitely that part. And even when it gets difficult, because that's what it is too. Like I definitely feel you on, you got to keep that focus, but it's easy to not want to when as soon as something don't go the way you want it to, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, like you said, the 3-4 samples, you could have been like, you know what, let's forget it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't need to be in this business because I can't even find it. But you did it, you know, and then it got you to this great place. But yes.
Yeah. You gotta have that in you too, though. You gotta have that dog in you.
Yeah.
You're like, man, I'm gonna keep fighting. I gotta keep going.
Right.
I can't give up because I look at life like we only get one of these.
Yep.
We only get one.
Right.
So you gotta make the best out of it.
Right.
You can't just be out here just lost.
You know?
Can't be lost in the sauce, man.
Nah.
But it's easy to get lost in the sauce, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
But just stay true to yourself.
For sure.
Stay focused. Make sure you set goals for yourself.
Right.
That's one thing that I've done a lot. Is just set goals and do my best to reach them. Sometimes it might take a little bit longer too.
Yeah, yeah.
But you gotta be patient.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Nipsey said, it's a marathon. It's not a race.
It's not a sprint, y'all. Yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
You gotta just keep your pace, and it don't matter the time that it take to get there.
Right.
Just
Right.
make sure you get there.
Exactly. As long as you do.
it.
Yes, that part. And the last thing I would say too, like speaking of that, you've done it obviously in your journey with fatherhood as well, like never giving up. You know what I'm saying? Dads that's looking, you said a lot of great things that dads I would hope would take something from, but
I hope so too.
yes, I'm saying, but if you had any last messages for the dads out there?
For the dads, know like it's not gonna be easy. You're not perfect.
Yep.
And if you can't be there, that don't mean you're a bad father. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes we aren't able to make certain things that we can't be there because of other situations or because of the system.
Right.
That don't mean you're a bad dad.
Not at all.
It's still taking me some time to realize that because I even had those moments to where I'm like, damn, like, am I a good dad? But I know I'm a good dad, but it's like, damn.
Yeah.
So, but just keep fighting for yours, man.
Right.
Keep fighting for yours. And if you didn't have a father, you want to be what you wish you had.
Yes.
And if you do got one, it's like just be a better version.
Yeah, why not? Right. Yep. And it's all about it. And a great dad wants that for you. You know what I'm saying? For you to take it to new heights, you know what I'm saying, and to be even better.
Yeah.
So I agree. And I love that you also like recognize that you are a great dad no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Because I've also seen some that like struggle with even giving themselves credit because like you said, because of the battles they faced or because whatever it is, you know, it's hard. But we deserve to give ourselves a little credit. You know what I mean? Because yes, we definitely are trying.
Give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah, at least one good time.
One
Right.
time, at
Yes.
least.
Right. For everything you've done, for sure. So I love it. You know, I appreciate, you know what I'm saying? You've shared so many great things, you know what I mean? And great messages. But if folks also want to tap in with you, you know, given the fact that, you know, you got the clothing, you got, you know what I'm saying, fatherhood, all this great stuff that you talked about, is there a way for them to connect with you?
Oh, absolutely. You can follow me on Instagram at Winners Worldwide. That's WNRS Worldwide. That's the Instagram.
Yep.
Follow me there and you'll see everything that's coming up.
Okay, right. Yes. Y'all better check it on out. You know what I'm saying? See how that is. Tap in. Yeah. And I would love for y'all to do that. You know what I'm saying? On any front, right? So if you resonated with the fatherhood part, you know what I'm saying? And you like, he was talking to me, you know what I'm saying? About that. Like,
I hope I was able to reach somebody.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And so I would love for y'all to, you know, check in for that. If it's on the clothing side, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need some inspiration. Definitely do that. And any other way, you know, like that you want to connect, I would hope that you do. And so, yes. And y'all, whenever we get to the end of an episode, I am so grateful, you know what I'm saying, that y'all tapped it. Exactly. Thank you for coming on, you know what I'm saying, being willing. And so our girl up here, we thank her as, you know, for the connection. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She always out here. And she's definitely a winner that helps people because she breeds other winners. Yeah, so definitely thank you. And thank y'all. Always.
Peace.